Check it out, man. As y'all can see, I have the new Wahl Hi Viz Nightshade Edition trimmer right here in my hands. And if y'all don't know, I did an unboxing on this a while back on my channel. So if you're new to the channel, then check that out. Go check that out. But on this video, we're actually going to be talking about what I think about this trimmer. Basically, I'm going to be giving y'all my review of this trimmer. Once again, if you're new to the channel, you ain't seen none of my videos, but you like unboxings, you like reviews, you like barber tutorials, things of that nature, you might want to hit that subscribe button one time for the one time. But with that being said, man, let's go ahead and jump into this video.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
Alright, so like I was saying, I have the new Wahl Hi Viz Nightshade Edition. Wahl Pro did send your boy this trimmer. Shout out to Wahl for this trimmer right here. However, if you want to purchase this, you can go to wahlpro.com or you can go to fwbarbersupply.com. Use my discount code TANK10 if you see it on those websites and you want to save yourself a little bit of money. But like I said, we're going to be talking about my thoughts of this trimmer, and I'm gonna be giving y'all my review of this. Now, as y'all can see, it is very similar to the original Hi Viz trimmer, same body shape, about the same weight, you know what I'm saying, same style trimmer, same exact style trimmer really, just we have a different color, which personally I like better than the metallic, you know, the regular metallic color. I like this darker color gray a little better. We do have a different blade on there. The blade is a deep tooth blade, so it's supposed to be better for longer hair, for balding out and things of that nature. But other than that, it's almost exactly the same as the original Wahl Hi Viz trimmer. Now, I don't remember if the Wahl Hi Viz trimmer had a USB-C charging port at the bottom, but this trimmer does. So, like I said in the previous video, man, a lot of people have been asking for USB-C charging ports. So, Wahl came through on this trimmer right here and put a USB-C charging port at the bottom along with the regular charging port that you can just plug the charger or place on a charging dock. But now that we talked about that and how this thing looks and the small minor differences that it may or may not have, because I don't remember, we're going to talk about the performance of this trimmer.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
Most of the time when we use trimmers, we use them to line up. However, a lot of us barbers do use trimmers to bald out. So I'm gonna make sure I go over both of these things in this video so y'all can get a better understanding of the uses and how I use this trimmer and what I think, you know, what I think worked and what didn't work. Now, first, we're going to talk about lining with this trimmer. Now, I do want to say that this trimmer does line up well. However, I think the original Wahl Hi Viz lines up a little better. For some reason, I just feel that that blade just hits a little more. For instance, I'm going to put this in perspective for y'all. A lot of y'all know that the original blade on the Gold FX trimmer was a hitter blade, right? However, sometimes when it came to balding out, it just didn't bald out that well, right? But when you got like the Graphite 2.0 or even the regular 2.0 blade, it didn't hit as well, but it worked better overall. Like it balded out well as well, right? And that's kind of what this one is. So this blade doesn't hit as good as the original blade, but I think overall it works better. And I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that here. So So for balding, this thing balds out really good. I didn't have a problem with it balding out. Takes the hair down, no issue at all. For lining, it does line up, just not as well as the original blade. However, I think if I zero gap this, because I don't know if y'all can see it in the video, it's really not gapped too closely. I could move it up, I could move it up a little bit and I'm pretty sure it will hit better. But straight out the box, it did line up and it did bald out well. And that's all that really matters, right? The short hair or long hair, I want to say that this thing did line up. Once again, like I said earlier, it just was a little slower to get the hair down. But when it came to balding, this thing would mow through hair easily. I know on the previous trimmer, sometimes you would have to turn the trimmer upside down and go down with it so it wouldn't pull or get caught up. This blade, you don't have to do that with this blade at all. You just go up with it, you can go down with it, you can go across with it, you can punch in the line and come up with it, and this thing works, right? So overall, I think that this is a good blade for this trimmer. Now, like I said, body-wise and ergonomic style, it's basically the same thing as a regular Hi Viz. Now, some people didn't like the ergonomics of it. I actually like it, especially for lining up. I think it feels really comfortable in the hand when it comes to you using it for a lining trimmer. However, me personally, I'm not a fan of these smaller type blades. I know, I guess technically the width is about the same, but I just like for my blades to look a little bigger. That may just be a me thing, right? Like everyone has their own opinion. But overall, this thing does work good. I just think that I need to take this blade and zero gap it a little better. That way I can actually get those lines to be a little sharper. Because like I said, the lines come out good. It's just not as, how can I put this in, like, how can I say this properly? The lines come out straight. They come out good, just not as short as I'd want them to be. I think that's a good way for me to put this into words for y'all is it lines up, it gets the hair down, it makes a straight line. I don't have to keep going over it a lot of times. I just felt that the hair that it took down, the baldness wasn't as bald as I would like it to be. So I think that is just an issue with the gapping of this blade. And like I said earlier, once I gap it, I think that'll alleviate that issue.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
Balding, same thing with balding, balded out good, really don't have an issue with balding out. And I feel like I'm repeating myself a little bit, but I just want y'all to be aware and understand what I'm trying to say when it comes to this this trimmer. But like I said, all in all, man, I think this is a good tool. Me personally, I would like to use this Wahl trimmer and the original Hi Viz trimmer. I'd like to use them hand in hand. Like this one I'm going to use for balding and lining up for most of my clients, but I'd use the other one for specific details. If I wanted to get like a nice sharp design, or if I really wanted to get a super crisp edge up, I would use that one opposed to this one, because that one lines up a little better and the lines are a little sharper. But like I said, overall, this thing works good. But with that being said, man, that's basically all I wanted to talk about in this video. Once again, I have some clips of me using this, so y'all can take those clips, y'all can hear what I said, and then y'all can create y'all's opinion, and then y'all can create your own opinion. But once again, if y'all want to purchase this tool, you can go to wahlpro.com, check it out there, or you can go to fwbarbersupply.com. Use my discount code Tank10 on that website to see if I'm not even sure if they have it, but if they do have it, you can use that discount code on that website to get this tool here. Once again, all in all, a good tool. You can use this for all around work, balding out and lining up, and it will get the job done. But with that being said, man, that's basically it for this video. If you like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. And that's basically it, YouTube. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go.